don't know why, but this game is so inconsistent sometimes. Sometimes the offhand does more damage than the main hand, and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. And sometimes it doesn't make... Both my strength and charisma are identical. So why is it that when I make it a packed weapon, it gets weaker sometimes? It doesn't make sense.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I like this sword because it's technically a great sword, but it's actually a long sword. But I just hate the glowing particles on it. So I'm not going to use it.
So quick to share it with him. This is not wise.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Like us making a smile.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
You need to let me into the prism.
No, I do not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Getting into the astral prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Orpheus sensed a tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him? Will he?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I really wish you could dual wield great swords. Be like, need like a some sort of negative or something. I don't know.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
I have a theory that whenever the game loads or whatever, it loads like hundreds and hundreds of dice rolls and puts them in an order. So every time you do a dice roll, it's not random. It's that's my theory. Cause I played a game once, Choke Upon Kingdom, that had like a spinner for doing the turns, and I could definitely tell that was preset.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith are permitted to wield these swords, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
What makes the silver sword so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Gaith.
Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free?
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
If I didn't make the deal with, wasn't I could have easily stolen it from the House of Hope in one of the hills. But I'm probably not gonna.
Very well.
Probably find somebody to break the contract. I was also playing around with the weapons.
How long do the effects last?
And the thing said like
and their virility.
the minimum damage was 7 and I was doing 5.
Recommend
It was bullshit.
2 doses.
Do not know why I was fucking up like that.
That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. People will hear.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Imagine seeing her watch a power for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought. Really needy.
You told me the armor was a ball.
One of them in a fight. It was. But good armor is hard to find. Yes, everyone.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
We were looking for a safe house. This doesn't look like one.
Agreed. Didn't stop you here as lot from nesting in my cellar.
And Tharl's no harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Entarl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the... If you're sure. Fine.
Precious little Bal, babe. Lead on. Keep your distance, darling. I wouldn't give.
No time to rest.
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Looked a mite twitchy. Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken. I know we look sketchy, but...
Did you get a look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 lengths.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman! This armor was such a bargain.
How else was I supposed to see their optics? What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch? But this armor was...
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
It was!
Flackets will be done.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing your watch power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
Crime can pay, but not...
Rush everyone!
All right, what now?
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Look...
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
All's well that ends not as bad as...
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Look...
Admin!
How else was I supposed to see the update?
We can't return it.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented...
Keeping low.
Settle on the Gondian.
Meet my mother and father.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Been seeing your watch
Darling,
for
it's
the
very
first time.
leather-like.
My heart flutters at the thought.
Do you not like it? I'd love to see one of them in a fight.
Well, we're shopping for a
They
suit.
crush everyone.
Dinner with my parents, remember?
Darnish. Feet of genius.
I sense some hesitation.
Let's go to Karlstad's. She has
the
those
targeting modules.
fabulous sandals. It's perfect for a chef.
What the fuck is that anyway?
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Huh.
Must have been 10
Told me
legs.
the armor was a bargain.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman! I could wear it to dinner with your
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch. Leather armor is sublime.
No, he merely offered patronage.
Darling,
The
it's very
Gondians built the steel
leather-like.
watch.
Yes,
This
but
bow's
they
more
were
for strength
Gortash's
user.
idea, which makes him the inventor.
We're shopping
How
for a
about
suit.
we settle on the
Dinner with
Gondians
my
and
parents,
Gortash
remember?
invented them?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Whether you're getting hammers or getting nailed, we've got the tools for the job.
They enjoyed it.
You'll think the very rare weapon will do more damage.
Let's go to Calm's
any of
Docks.
us would be so
She has the
fortunate.
most
Imagine seeing a
That is
power
weird.
for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
I would. If this armor was...
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real
told me
fight.
the armor
They
was a bargain.
crush everyone.
It was. But good armor is hard to find.
Simply
Wear it to dinner with your
astonishing feat of genius.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Sizes to all prices.
Seems like a lot.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Darling, it's very
Must have been 10 legs.
leather-like.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Well, we're shopping for a suit.
How else was I
Dinner
supposed to see
with
their
my
optics?
parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
We've got the tools for the job.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash
Let's go to
invented the
Calm's
steel
Docks.
watch?
She has the most fabulous scent.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea,
How high?
which makes
Armor
him
was a
the inventor.
bargain.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Wear it to dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
Still breathing, despite everything.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch of power for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
Almost painfully so.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Might actually... I might put my charisma down to 10 and put the rest into dexterity.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain.
I just really like my tiefling's nails, claws.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe.
Let's go to Calm's Docks. She has the most fabulous sandal.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 legs.
This armor was...
You tried to climb up one, you madman!
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was.
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but
Yes,
they
darling,
were
it's
Gortash's
very
idea, which makes him
leather-like.
the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented
We're
them?
shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain.
If your mighty Mars needs so.
I got it. I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch of power
Let's go
for
to
the
Calm's
first time.
Docks. She has the most fabulous sandal.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. standing beneath Selûne's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Selûne's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms. Into position. Favor.
Oh, there it is.
On the move. Another fight. Let's go. What do I have to lose?
Hey, because I took off the gauntlets, I have no dexterity. So my range attack is shit. Actually, huh? No, that's not. My offhand has no accuracy. I thought you could block targets really fast. Guess what's wrong? I heard that the extra attack actually does stack on tactician difficulty. Don't know if it's true or not, but I doubt it.
Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Because I do like the look of these gauntlets. But I really like my character's claws. Cool. And I don't really need dexterity. Yep. I really wish you could get heavy gauntlets that are metal except for the fingers. That'd be awesome.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
She's right, Geraldus. You did your part. Go live your life.
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no shame in that. Go home to your mother, and leave the task to us.
Yes, High Harper.
Just Jaheira to you now. Go on. I have all the help I need. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Your ruined brain lurches, and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Minsk fought with you against Baldur before. Perhaps he can help me.
Perhaps. He's one of the few people alive who has faced your father before. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
I'm sorry, Jaheira. There's a cruel choice to have to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's go find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Let's go to Khan's Guns. Jihan.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
I just want somewhere.
I'm here.
Watch. I know you have. I believe I got kicked out of the temple. Well, I do. Which means.
You're being arrested for theft. If you
What?
have a defense, make it
How come
now.
no one saw me? Why bother yourself over a missing item or two? You're a busy individual. This is beneath you.
You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that's elegant. This unit. Citizen, this unit is damaged.
I'm looking
I
for
just
help.
want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let
This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating.
What's up this one discovered? Looks like those waves were coming from this direction.
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you
I'll
might
get
want to
us
get
fed
behind it.
and watered.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind. Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find this
way.
bloody keepers, I say.
I guess he better get well. And soon.
You're no soft savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
You made it here
It's touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Eltergard. But from what you tell me, they had it easy and not being...
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let me take a look at that wound.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's healed.
Then I guess he better get well. And soon.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Fist Shadowlance reporting for duty, sir. I was asked to check on the barn. Yay, nat 20.
And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flames. What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
I really wish there was a big, thick outline that was at the edge of the map, so you know where the edge of the map is once you've discovered the edge of the map. Oh, it'd be so good to have.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
See anything interesting while you've been here?
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
The cult have claimed every road.
Oh, God damn it.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
What are all these fucking low rolls? Oh, for fuck's sakes! Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring Gale in for his lock thing, because this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I was constantly getting like 4s and 6s. God damn it.
Don't mind me. Can't risk being in open view.
Your vandalism has been spotted.
Yeah, it's been 50 minutes. I'm gonna start a new video anyway.